A first listen and analysis of 5 Minutes Alone by Pantera. What's up guys, my video analyzing the track Yesterday by the Beatles has finally been unblocked by YouTube after a month of being blocked. However, there is a publishing issue and it's not being pushed out to people for whatever reason. And so what I'll do is I'll link the video in the description down below and add it as one of the cards on the eye on top of the video so you guys can go and watch that one. I'm sure you guys will enjoy. I really enjoyed analyzing that track. I thought it was a brilliant song. Since this is the first Pantera track I have reacted to on the channel, I've done a little bit of research on the band. This band stems from Arlington, Texas and has been in existence from the 80s before settling on this classic lineup, which is vocalist Phillips Anselmo, guitarist Dimebag Darrell, drummer Vinnie Paul and bassist Rex Brown. Some great names in there. From what I've read, the band really finds their groove in the 90s and they put together a fantastic 5-album run which involves Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display of Power, Far Beyond Driven, The Great Southern Trendkill and finally Reinventing the Steel in 2000. This track is from Far Beyond Driven and is said to be inspired by a guy flipping off the band during a live performance. The guy then gets jumped by the crowd, decides to sue, and during the lawsuit his father makes a statement where he says, "Forget the money, I just like 5 minutes alone with one of the band members." So I guess we've got that guy to thank for the track. If you do end up enjoying the video, then hit me with a like, perhaps share it with a friend, and if you are into daily music analysis and content just like this, then subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. This is 5 Minutes Alone by Pantera. Oh shit! Turn it up! Oh shit! This groove is crazy! Okay. Oh my lord! Okay, I'm gonna pause it there really quick. I'll be sure to take it back and go again, but this groove that they've got going with this riff and the dude's vocals as well, his vocals seems to be very rhythmic. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's super powerful and impactful. Now, I don't know about other people. I hear a lot of Iommi in this thing. I guess the shadow that Iommi cast is so huge, and having heard War Pigs and Black Sabbath first, it's always going to influence how I listen to metal music. But I think they're influenced in a really great way. I don't think they're stealing anything necessarily, but it's just a fantastic riff with this brilliant groove too. If I was to make a sort of statement about the style, it's like a power groove, if that is a thing. I don't know if that's a real thing. But what it does is it creates a fantastic atmosphere because you have the intensity of the riff and then this groove is also always churning. So all these images conjure up in your head, man. I imagine like a dark dungeon cave or something like that, man. And this dude screaming like a wolf from within the cave. Like, I mean, this is some intense stuff, man. That is a knockout groove. Okay, let's keep this thing going. I'll back it up a good 5-10 seconds. We go. Great line. Wow. Oh my god, that riff is just... Okay, I'm gonna just have a little second to talk about these vocals. Now, one thing that I think that's thrown at hip hop, as a hip hop fan, that's sort of the concept of this channel, right? A hip hop fan tries out new music. Rock fans often say that, you know, rap vocals are without melody. It's just a guy essentially saying things. And, you know, that's that person's opinion. And everyone has a point of view, and it's fine. It also depends on what type of music you listen to growing up. But I have the same response to when I hear like vocals like this one. Like I think they're called like screamer vocals or like scream vocals. I don't know exactly what they're called. It's just so different to what I've heard growing up that it's often the part of like metal music like this that I don't enjoy. It's just going to take a lot of getting used to. But I will say this, I think the dude's name is Phil. This is the best version of that I've heard so far. Honestly, he's doing it in a way that's very rhythmic. It's like syncopated to the drum. The drummer's doing a great job as well, by the way. But because of that fact, and he doesn't seem to be sort of overdoing it, there's also a melodic aspect to what he's doing. It's just working. I don't always love screams, but if this is Pantera style and this dude's vocal style, I'm with it, man. I really, really like this stuff. It's very atmospheric. Again, it sounds like a wolf howling from a cave or something, man. Really chilling. Let's keep this going. Sorry, I'm gonna back this up and go again. There you go. Okay, I'm going to speak about that little second he had where his vocals almost got distorted. I almost took that as, like, let's go back and hear that for a sec. Okay, here we go. This is the section I was talking about. I think it's interesting that he chose "You Can't Burn Me" to add that vocal effect in. Now, I think it's a vocal effect, some type of distortion, or maybe it's just this dude's voice. I mean, Phil's his name. If that is just him, that was brilliant, man, because it's interesting he chose "You Can't Burn Me" to say that in. It's like that inner demon that exists in you who is there to, like, for self-protection comes out. You can't burn me. So the rest of it is him, his anger, his emotion. And then when it comes to, like, his the protection of himself so that he doesn't die, that demon inside of him wakes up and "You Can't Burn Me" comes out of him. Really brilliant. Throughout this thing, there's been some great writing. I thought that bit where he said, "Now I'm unwhole." I thought that was a great line too. Yeah, some great lines in there, man. Let's keep this thing rolling. Holy shit. Dude, he sounds like a demon wolf. Oh my god. This drummer is a beast. I'm sweating, dude. Wow. Oh my god. That's a hip hop groove, man. This drummer is going off. Oh, that riff! That is how you write a track about vengeance. Holy shit. Okay. This is the coolest part of doing this channel, is all of a sudden you run into a song like this that really kind of breaks your ideas about a genre or a band. I would have never thought, like 5 years ago, I would be seriously enjoying metal music the way I am. Particularly this style of metal music, which is just super hardcore, got a screaming vocal on the top of it. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get into the screams, man. Now, not all growls or screams or whatever it's called, I'm not sure what the name is, are the same. I've heard other ones before which I've not enjoyed, but Phil's vocals are fantastic, man. He has a way of really putting through his emotion through the scream, and that's rare, I think. He's also using it like as a rhythmic thing too. He's with the beat in a way that really makes sense for the track. It adds to the intensity a lot. And talk about intensity, the switch ups at the end was fantastic. Musically, this band seems to be at the very top end. I said that about Metallica too, because you had that section at the end. Here, this section here. Yeah, dude, that sounds like fingernails to someone's soul, you know what I mean? Like, it's just super impactful, and I wasn't expecting this, certainly musically, man. Every time I hear one of these metal bands, I'm kind of blown away by what they're doing musically, because the grooves that they're creating is fantastic. And now that is sort of the second point that I wanted to make, is that because I'm coming from an outsider's perspective, I hear the influences very strongly, right? I listened to War Pigs first, and I totally hear Iomi and Black Sabbath in this, because they were a metal band which had these fantastic grooves throughout them. But it's not just Black Sabbath that I hear. I hear drumming like this from all the way back to the 70s and 60s that I've heard before, in tracks like King Crimson and all types of other songs. So that's one of the other cool aspects of this channel, is I'm kind of being able to make all these connections and see where the music sort of stems from and ends up at. And man, if more Pantera tracks are like this, I'm definitely willing to continue down this rabbit hole, because this was fantastic. And I don't know, they might be able to change my opinion about growls and screams too, because this was pretty damn good. Fantastic track, man. This was like a dream for any person who has ever like fantasized about 5 minutes alone, essentially getting vengeance on someone who's done you wrong, someone who's like cut you off in traffic, or like, I don't know, been a real dick to you, you've been bullied at school or whatever. I imagine this is like an anthem for those kind of people. So brilliant track, man. 2 thumbs up.